People, we're going to make
a
Juneteenth Julep. So yes, Juneteenth has a drink.
I'm making so much stuff this week. I'm so excited that it's Juneteenth, it's Father's Day. Like there's so many wonderful. So I'm going to be in these. I'm making crab quiche that I saw my leak post on her Instagram. I'm making the boozy snow crab legs from Chef Risha, but I don't use beer. I use Chardonnay because I'm fancy. No. I'm making banana pudding. I am making.
You were really becoming the chef over there,
girl.
And it changes you, don't it?
Well, and it's not even that.
You used to cook, but I don't think you cook like this.
But I did, and I think one of the things I used to love whenever I was younger, but then I go through phases where I don't eat this and I don't eat that and I don't eat this, and so it makes it very hard.
I didn't know you were a cook. Like I really didn't.
Yeah,
but you stayed in my house. You were here. You did the whole thing. We did the workout thing, the acting, and all that.
Yeah,
I never knew.
Yeah, but most of the stuff that I'm accustomed to making, none of it's healthy.
No, it doesn't matter if it's healthy or not.
But I'm saying when I'm with you, me and you are like, let's go. We getting this. We gonna be 12 pounds.
But still, I still didn't know you cooked, and then later on, especially after AJ and everything, and then and I'm like,
I think I forgot that I liked it. I think I forgot that I don't know what.
Like I was forced to learn to cook when I was little. I was forced. So I kind of didn't like it, but then I started liking it afterwards. But I don't cook as much as I used to.
Well, I just don't. As you said that, I remember like having to clean chicken, like being in the kitchen with my mom and cleaning chicken and then being like, I can't eat this.
Yeah.
And so a lot of times it's like, I kind of have to like suspend reality and be like,
depending on what you're cooking, especially meat. Especially meat. That's why a lot of people are going plant-based. Especially meat. You're like feeling on the baby turkey. Yeah. On the duck. Oh. It's like on the lamb, baby lamb.
But that's what I said. It's like some things it's like I can make it
so good.
But I can, it's funny because even sometimes with stuff that I make, I'll make it and then I might be able to eat it as leftovers. Like I have to like erase it from my memory. And also I'm just at this point where I'm like, I guess I'm gonna be out here eating vegetables because I'm also making Brussels sprouts and I think I'm a roasted carrot.
Remember, I got my air fryer. I was going crazy with my air fryer and I'm air frying mushrooms and this and that. So food is a love language and food is here for our nourishment. And yes, sometimes we get some
like you said that, and I was like, I want to make some smoked turkey wings.
Yeah.
And it's like
we have vegetables and make it just as good and juicy and lovely. So it's just how you do. So you have to be creative. But
sorry.
Juneteenth, and I am in an ERG group within the company.
What does ERG stand for? Signed by Blake's collection just went out live again. Oh, Lord. It's been 20 minutes. I missed it.
What happened?
Signed Blake, Amazon drop. Collection.
Oh, that girl?
Yes. Okay. Give me 1 second. Let me just order this dress.
So, the ERG group within the company that I contract. So ERG is Employee Resource Group. And they have different things they from women's groups to Latinx to African American. So we have different groups within. So the one that I'm in, I was sent Juneteenth Julep. And
so have you ever had a mint julep before?
I never made this before. So they actually sent a Jim Beam.
Listen, I like these kind of groups.
I know. I was like, really? They sent Hibiscus Mint Syrup. Yeah, I know.
So what do I need to do to get in the group?
A lime. I could toss to them. I don't know. A lime. And then I do believe this is to garnish.
So Jim Beam is brandy?
Bourbon. And then they actually sent inside of the box a shaker and a mixer.
Look at that making.
Yeah, so the whole thing, right? So I'm
like, you got two.
I have three. I got a few of them. Exactly. I got a few of them. Okay, so it's 1.5 ounce. This is a Juneteenth Julep. 1.5 ounce bourbon, 1.5 ounce hibiscus mint syrup, 0.5 ounce fresh lime juice. And I guess that's what I'm gonna squeeze this. And then the garnish was the dehydrated lime, and it's optional. Sorry.
Oh.
So in a cocktail shaker, we're going to add the lime juice. I'd have to get a knife.
While you grab a knife,
yes,
now that you are live and direct with Juneteenth,
yes.
What are some things you're going to do to choose to celebrate?
Well, I have to admit, this year, at least this year, I'm not going to be at home. I will be at the first annual Miss Juneteenth drag pageant at Fire Island. Where my phone rings. At Fire Island.
Now, does it still do the call from tell all your business?
Yeah, it calls all the business. All the lovely, lovely, lovely business. Okay. So.
Okay.
So yes, this year I will be at Fire Island for the first annual Miss Juneteenth drag pageant.
No, wait. Fab is not going to be there. Billy Days will be
there. And the funny thing is, I applied, and didn't think nothing of it, but just like I haven't done drag in a while. This has been. We've been in pandemic. And when I got the email that I was accepted in, I was like, wow, thank you. I'm just gonna have fun.
Yes.
Embrace is about Black and brown people, and embrace all genders, all sex. Embrace it all. We are all one and all one love.
Yeah.
So in this Juneteenth, just be in celebration and gratitude.
Yeah.
My thing right now. Next year, I don't know what I'll be doing next year for it, but next year I know I'll probably be cooking more and doing more. So this year I'm not. But
yeah.
Add in this juice. Okay, you can keep talking, boo.
No, because I was like, one of the funny things is one of my friends, Valika, and her son, Elias, we, for some reason, not even intentionally, a lot of times we ended up celebrating Juneteenth together. So we would make plans to get together and be like, oh yeah, we're going to do a movie and do this and do this on this day. And then I'm like, oh, that's Juneteenth. And I'm like, actually, that sounds perfect. Let's go do this and let's go do that. So
this smells good. This is hibiscus mint syrup.
Who makes it? Because I'm sure that they did their due diligence. And
is it chocolate? My little glasses, because this is a label that is made. They made this label.
Lift it.
You see?
Oh wow.
So I don't know who made it. I gotta look.
Love that. I wonder if
that's interesting. No, somebody had to. I agree with you. Somebody, it's a little thing here. I got to get my little glasses and see, because there's a little something here, and I can't see.
No, I love it.
1.5 ounce. That's the big size, right? This one. Yeah, you're looking. We had classes with Josh. We should know.
We did, but when we had the classes with Josh, that I used what alcohol I had in my. I went and bought some liquor, but some of the stuff I couldn't find.
I'm gonna say it's the bigger one.
And mine actually has I have my little shaker glass thing has recipes on it, and it actually has the little marker things, like a measuring cup.
Bourbon girl. So again, a 1.5 ounce, and we're gonna say it's that one, because that's.
And I'm gonna enjoy this alkaline vodka.
Okay. And then I'm going to put some ice in it.
Okay.
Even if it doesn't have ice in it, but you put ice, because I remember that from Josh, and you do it after the fact. You put everything, the ice goes in. So
that it's not all watered down. You just touch it with the ice.
Exactly. So I put that in. Now I'm going to get the shaker.
I love that they made a conscious effort. Like they planned it out in advance that it was here before Juneteenth.
Yeah.
And it was, specifically curated for us. I kind of love it. And I'll put the recipe in the link or in the description.
Ooh. I was shaking it up.
Shake it up.
Okay, and let me pour out.
Yeah, and this is the first time since I've been actively cutting up for Juneteenth that it fell on a Saturday.
It didn't make a lot in here. I think this is just a taste of it, which is fine.
Yeah.
But I have it in my...
Oh, I was like, why is it blue?
No, it's in here. It's pretty. You see?
Grateful, yes.
I'm grateful for great friends. I got this for my birthday when you and Jax came up. And I could put a garnish, but I like this garnish. I'm going to hold on to it.
I know.
I don't want to use it yet. So, to you, my love.
It's good. You feel free.
It says 1.5. So I'm thinking I should have put a little bit more. So
that's probably one, and that's probably half, right?
Yeah.
Because you said this is 1.5, right? And I was like,
yeah. So the other half. So a little bit more. So I'll just make another one, and I'll do it like that.
Well, I can't wait till maybe that's what we'll set a goal to do is to do Juneteenth together next year. Because Amari will be 4.
Yes.
So I think she'll have a slightly better understanding of the celebration because Team 4th of July is not my speed. I haven't been able to I haven't been like, oh, let's go look at fireworks and stuff since reading the Frederick Douglass speech as an adult and realizing, dang, that's right. This didn't apply to us. So what exactly am I celebrating? This is crazy.
But that's what you were taught as a child. Like you said, you were on the grass, so everybody knows, and that's what they do. And you were an athlete, so everything's about 4th of July and sports and this and celebration and that. So you
trying to figure out how many runs you could do while you're doing the Star Spangled Banner.
Yeah, it's how most of us raised and didn't know.
Well, you know
now,
what?
You know.
One of my favorite, my 4th grade teacher, during Black History Month. And it was the first time, because, I grew up small town, North Carolina, and her family owned a soul food restaurant in town. Mm-hmm. And so it was the first time I had a teacher that celebrated Black History Month with us. And it was more about Martin Luther King, Rosa Parks, slavery. And it was
how old were you when this happened?
I was 9 and 10. Okay. So I was 9. I was 9 and she hot combed my hair. We sung Lift Every Voice and Sing.
Okay.
And so my mom said they used to sing it just like we did the I Pledge Allegiance. Mm-hmm. They used to sing Lift Every Voice and Sing.
We did that in and I'm from the Bronx.
Y'all sung
I remember Lift Every Voice and Sing. So I learned Lift Every Voice and Sing before I like I said, I still don't know. If you want me, I'll be what singer went on singing stars and didn't know?
Is it Christina Aguilera? The song The Words All Wrong?
That would be me because I do not know it. I never learned it as a child because
you never learned Star Spangled Banner?
No, not really.
Oh no, every baseball, basketball, whatever.
I mean, I hear it, I know it, I know it, but it's to really learn it, I automatically because I couldn't stand when I was in school to the Pledge Allegiance. I couldn't do that. And the Star Spangled, I couldn't do that.
But y'all sang.
Did it. No, I learned
Lift Every Voice and Sing at home.
No, I learned it in school because I had chorus and we had a Black teacher.
Okay. Connect these.
That's how I learned it. But I don't think we would sing it in class like that. But now,
I remember
the thing, the youth, they're proud to be with who they are. You see.
Yeah. I told you before, my 3rd grade teacher asked, there was maybe 4 Black kids in my class. Mm-hmm. And our third grade teacher asked us if we wanted our pilgrims to be black or white. Do you want to make it black, or do you want to make it like everybody else? Why would I want to be anything other than who I am?
Yeah.
Like all this luscious gloriousness? Girl, no. Give me some brown color paper, please, and thank you. Yes. But I remember going home and saying, yeah, my teacher asked me if I wanted my pilgrim to be black or white. You know, my mama. So, wow. It's like it makes me very grateful for learning to honor and celebrate who I am as a Black woman, as a little bitty girl.
Yes. And the fact that, and you were in the South, you had a mother who was like, no, it's going to be like this. That is wonderful. I came from a different side, New York, African-American.
I'm guessing y'all probably didn't do the Klan rallies on local television at the same time either, huh? Because I'm not, here's the thing, like.
No. My mother, they were very much into Blackness. Yeah. And a lot of, because, you know, they love the jazz and Nina Simone and all that. So that was much in my house, and Black, and then African art. And my mother used to make African masks.
Pointing out her apartment.
Yeah. My mother used to make African masks, and I could still smell it was like paper mache, like when you do with the paper and the paste, and that's a distinctive smell that I know. And I remember my mother making masks, big masks, and she would paint them orange and different colors, and they had big lips and full features. And my mother would do that. And not even going to like an African shop, she made it. So I had that very much around me. That's why when we did a little play, I was like, I'm gonna be an African.
and look, and that's the other thing.
I'm proud of it. Regardless if it didn't really turn out the way I wanted it to turn out. But I was proud, and I walked, off camera, I'm gonna tell you.
Okay.
But I was still proud.
Yeah. And I think that that's one of the things that's hard, is that we can link to our African heritage, but because of the disconnect with slavery, it's like you really have to do a lot of research to figure out, because Africa is a continent. And it's like, you know, it's like, okay, I'm from here, or I'm from here. And it's like, oh no, we have no clue.
I still want to do that ancestry thing. I just haven't done it yet. I know you did it. Ancestry is the one you did, right?
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. So you know where it kind of laid.
Yeah, it was the Rainbow Coalition in these streets. I was like, oh, it's a lot of places.
I always wanted to do that. Just give a roundabout, because I was the same one. Remember when I went to St. Kitts? I was like, I'm going to find some family out here, because this is where my family's from. But I know St. Kitts is one side and one bit we're still from. And I still don't know what my father's side there, South Carolina.
And I know we have lots of families still in the Bahamas.
Yeah.
On my mom's side, because my grandmother. And so it's so interesting to be like, well, hold up. Like, we have whole cross-section of family. Like, you know, we have descendants of slavery and of American slavery and immigrants in our family who are descendants of some other country's slavery.
We don't know. Right. So it's a lot to. So I definitely want to do that.
But and also celebrate it.
Yes.
And also honor and have a mint julep on Juneteenth, and celebrate and love all the stuff that you would do because it's like, if we can celebrate the 4th of July because it means something for the country that our ancestors built, then there should be no question about us celebrating Juneteenth. And I feel like it makes sense collectively.
In a big, grand way.
That's why I say it makes sense collectively for Juneteenth to be a larger celebration, because it honored all of us. Yeah. It honored the fact that our country fought for our personhood. Like, they didn't quite work out the details about what it would look like on the other side of the fight, but the Civil War was a fight for our humanity, because you can't keep telling us that we are not of value, that we are not people, that our contribution to this country can be erased or silenced. So celebrate all this beautiful chocolatey goodness.
Yes. And I can't wait to see all the pictures of all your food. And
yes.
You will see all my pictures of the pageant.
I'm so
I
excited.
am so nervous. You see one of my, I'm not going to show you my, no wig. I want it to be a surprise.
Which side?
So so I'm getting that ready and getting that all done. So thank you, Brunch Breakers.
Love you.
For this episode with us. Let us know.
Tag us if you make the Juneteenth Julep.
Juneteenth Julep.
Yeah.
I guess we're gonna put the ingredients recipe down there. Any foods that you made, what you did, were you at the beach, were you at
hugging and loving on people,
backyards, were you doing this dancing on the side? Let us know.
If you wobbled for Juneteenth, if you've been shuffled for Juneteenth,
it's all good.
If you turned a bland electric slide into all of the goodness and if you celebrated Black creativity by turning out to the electric slide.
Exactly.
We want to see that too.
Yes. So thank you. We love you guys. In gratitude.
Love you.
Bye. Happy Juneteenth.
Happy Juneteenth.